it. It's been a busy day as of late. You're doing well. Hey, Mr. LeBear, how you doing tonight? Christian, I don't think you were here for the start of this gun tank run. We were almost out of the dungeon before the gym, and we got the move sketch, and we were unable to find crunch or bite, but we did find feint attack. Hey Miguel, how you doing tonight? Feint attack is pretty good. I was leaning towards the hope of crunch for the 120 base power stab. It's a little bit better for a neutral option, but what feint attack allows is if they try to lower our accuracy while we set up Dragon Dance, we don't have to worry about our accuracy being lowered. Yo, Tim Toblerone, welcome back. Stella is still alive and well. We'll get started in just a moment. I'm just finish setting up right now. Hey, Jay Green, glad the run is still going. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. You know, I didn't even consider Night Slash when I was looking. It didn't even pass my thoughts, but we never saw it. Feint attack. It was just feint attack and thief were the only two options. Yo, Lazy Dog, everyone joining in at the start of the stream, I love it. Doing well. Stars, I'll give it like a modest 3.5 right now. Kind of need a better answer for steel types outside of Water Spout. It's not the best. Unfortunately, no, you only get one access to the sketch through Running Coliseum today in OSRS. Nice. You only get access to the sketch through level up once, and then if you get a TM with sketch in the same file, that would be your second opportunity to use it. And the only way to get it 3 times is if you have an evolution Pokemon who has it, evolve it, the evolution has it on Move Relearner for its own, and then you get a TM. That'd be the only way to get it 3 times. Hopefully the lag is not so bad tonight. But I honestly did not have the time to try to fix anything, so I doubt it. Unfortunately, the issue isn't so much the water move, it's the poison move. The poison move is giving us very, very little coverage. So it's the act of replacing not one but two of our moves. Like double stab is nice, but they're just not ideal. Alright. Into the dungeon we go. Come on. What's happening? I don't know what happened there, but Smoggy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the good luck. We will need all of the good luck, so I appreciate it. Ooh, wing body, that's rough. Energy root, amazing. Calcium, not really needed. Lemonade? Very good. Yo, Denny, how you doing tonight? The skunk is back. Somebody get the skunk spray. Hey, Danger, welcome back, welcome back. Many people in the chat tonight, I love it. Hope, hope it all is well, Danger. Next level new move. I would really like Earthquake. I can go without a Skarmory answer for a little bit. And then after that, if you could just get something to replace Poison Fang. Had a bad day. You got some time to play FireRed though. That's fun. Best run yet. 3 badges with the Scizor. Nice. It's base FireRed, not National Dex. PP up is interesting. We're gonna hold on to that because Fate Attack has enough, and I would prefer it on a Sacred Fire or maybe Earthquake. More Fate Attacks. There are a couple low PP moves that I would be interested in. What's the ability on your Scizor, Danger? Right, get a new move right here. I'm just not a big fan of it. I would have been happier with Copycat, if anything. Copycat allows you to use the last move used. The issue with Me First is it's reliant on whatever the opponent clicks in that specific turn. If we know what they have clicked, or if our attack was last clicked, or if we had like Mimic or something out of it, it's just, I feel like this is a bit too situational. This is more of like an early game, I have 0 attacks and I can get a situational +1 attack using this. Exactly. We can Me First an Explosion. We can Me First a Memento. Poison Fang is still stab. It's still reliant. Unfortunate. Is what it is. I am a little annoyed by these non-one-shots, though. Seems like Dragon Dance setup is going to be a bit of a requirement. So that type of lag that you just saw is, yeah, unfortunately, is just gonna keep happening tonight. I'm gonna try to do what I can to reduce its occurrence, but I can't make it a zero occurrence, unfortunately. Poison jab or cross poison would be way better. True. Yeah, I mean, if we got an upgraded poison thing, like an upgraded poison move, I wouldn't be upset. It's just that poison coverage is suboptimal. It's neutral on everything except uh it's only super effective on grass. It's neutral on almost everything. It's just poison, ghost, and steel and rock and ground. So it's just like it's a tough typing for sure. It's good defensively, just not so much offensively. It is very useful for the dark types. Like it's good to help have a stab outside of dark if dark is not the right answer in the turn. Glad we knocked out that Zangoose quickly. I did not want to deal with that transform again. Have you beat this mode ever? Like just as in Kaizo Ironmon or specifically HeartGold? If the question is about the challenge called Kaizo Ironmon, I have 3 crowns. I have completed FireRed, National Dex FireRed, and National Dex Emerald. FireRed with an own tempo Flareon using Eruption. FireRed National Dex was with a Flash Fire Celesteela, and National Dex Emeralds was with a Shed Skin Gouging Fire. Can you have full coverage with Dark Fighting? I believe so. No. Specifically because of Toxicroak and Heracross. But if I had like Psycho Cut would be pretty cool. Be no contact, high crit rate, 20 PP. If I did not answer your question, Smoggy, feel free to rephrase the question. I think you're talking about either you're talking about HeartGold or just the Kaizo Ironmon status. Oops, I gave it to the wrong Pokemon. Alright, gym number 2, here we go. Good luck. One day, eventually, I will create the content that is there from those wins. I'll turn them into videos. HP water spout. Correct. Stab, neutral, feint attack turns into a 90 base power move. Which is why I kind of prefer an 80 base stab over 60. That 50% extra boost is really useful. Regardless of typing, just 80 and better is always just a much more consistent stab. Okay. Double miss on the egg bomb. Huge. Great double fight. At the end of this fight, we should have our level up move. Alright, good luck. We're just gonna set up and sweep. Well, that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And then he has stab, brother. On turn 4. It's turn 5. Ooh. He sets up Trick Room again, doesn't he? No. Brother, come on. Double confusion opportunities is so silly. It's like I can't even heal it because he could just confuse with Water Pulse or Clatter again. Oh, come on. Okay. Get out of here. Silly fish. Oh my gosh, he was not the one to set up on. And then he gives me the special attack boost with Flatter, but then reduces my value out of Water Spout. Hopefully I can just set up and like my setup sweeps from here. Should be one more. More. I'm at +3 attack, so yeah. What a fight. Took all of my heals though. Swagger. Wow. Wow. You just spit in my wound, why don't you? Yeah, right. Just to toy with us not getting the level up on the end, and then giving us a TM that confuses. Once he did the flatter, I was just like, oh boy. I literally just set up so my attacks boosted. I'll take a Lumberry. It's useful. Nothing besides the Lumberry in the forest. Buddy, give me a good move right here. If I had the ability Skill Link, I would take it. It's no contact. When it's super effective, 20, 40, 60, 80. It's only stronger than Poison Fang when it hits 4 times. Water Spout is my Steel type answer, so I cannot replace that. I don't think we take it, unfortunately. It just doesn't fit. It's not the right mon for it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Next level up move in 2 levels, which is cool. That was a crit too. Yo, R1, welcome back. Another great mon with 2-stab. This is the same Skuntank from yesterday, if you're referring to the same Skuntank. If you're referring to a different Pokemon, I genuinely don't recall it. I apologize. Good. Oh, that's not good. No worries, R1. I believe yesterday you were the recipient of the gifted membership from Denny. A defense berry is not bad. Hell yeah, R1. That's what we like to hear. I do hope we get our heals back, but so far it does not look like we will. He'll come. Hopefully. We'll see. Alright, we get our new move right here. That's Amore. Yeah, and our next level up move isn't until 2 levels after the gym. I like to talk about Draft League when I have nothing else to talk about. So I can give an update on that. It's likely that our match will happen on Wednesday afternoon. Or rather, Wednesday evening. It is versus the opponent from week 6, who had the Mega Floette, the Mr. Rhyme, the Pangoro. And wow, that stabbed super effective, and that did not do much. He also had the Choice Scarf Basque Legion, where in the last game he got a PP Max. Very nice. I just wanted to lock in for a second on that. The second fight of that week 6 was where he had the second lowest damage roll on his flip turn that he could have done. Where by having such a low roll, my Kangaskhan lived on 1 HP. And from that position in the end game, I switched Kangaskhan out. He used Last Respects with the Choice Scarf when the Basque Legion was back in, and it made it so that my 1 HP Kangaskhan was able to 1v1 the Floette, as the Ghost type Basque Legion could not touch it, and then my Kangaskhan with its ability could hit the Basque Legion, and then what should have been a game 2 loss ended up being a game 2 win on 1 HP. W item, I agree. So the opponent I originally thought I was going to verse, I had lost against. The opponent I will be versing is somebody that I went 2-0 against, but I do expect a major team adjustment on their end. I don't expect Trick Room. I think a faster mode is likely. In 1 HP Kangaskhan, we believe facts. And I'm pretty sure it was that same day that we had the Aunt May run with the Kangaskhan. So it was very fitting to get like a Kangaskhan runner after it just clutched my Draft League. Right. We did not get any more heals. Hopefully we don't need any at the Whitney gym. On one hand, I am thinking about making like a full adjustment for this semifinals, but on the other hand, it's like the team I built wasn't even intended for a trick room matchup. It was built to match up for the team style that I expect him to bring this week. Yo, Bobby, welcome to the chat. This is the run, I agree. Underdog Skuntank for the win. I did watch the Lanterns episode 1. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So, I think I keep what works, but I do think I make a little bit of adjustments because, like, I definitely could end up getting my, for example, the Kangaskhan build could get punished if I think he has a typing that can take the hit. I'll have to double check his team. Think he's still the GOAT, facts. So I definitely expect Aegis Slash to be brought. Aegis Slash could definitely punish the set that I used with Kangaskhan. And I'm kind of expecting like a Dragonite Tailwind team. Thank you, Jolteon. Alright, that should be all of the trainers. Yep. Alright. Now we just have the small dungeon. Would be nice to see a lot of grass types in the gym. Alrighty, it is time for the gym. Here we go. Good luck. Clicked the wrong move. I meant to click water spout. Oof. Ooh, no. You bastard. We're at such low health for this fight, I don't like it. The fact that I also have to set up. Alright, good luck. Hopefully her first Pokemon is a dud. The not one shot with. Oh crap, Reno. I gotta one shot it. That's my only choice. Yeah, GG. I couldn't heal out of that range. Yeah, Bugby's gym with Wish Cash just taking our heals really screwed us. Because if I had even just one heal, I could have gone through that. I'm hoping by restarting the emulator it fixes some of the lag. Especially if I'm not using the controller at all. I do have to use it to be able to restart the run though. Okay, no, that works. Cool. So I don't need the controller. I'm not enjoying using mouse and keyboard, but it's tolerable. You know, I can live with it. It's not the end of the world. Oh my gosh. Damn, GG. So true, R1. Dragon Rage for the loss. Brother. Trick Room. That would be such a dumb run. Yeah, physical with Ice Beam is rough. Probably gonna die on the grass, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Not exactly slow per se. Good super potion, good item. RNG is a factor, regardless of speed. It's just 100% chance to run if they are slower, but you do still have a chance to run even if they're faster. I don't know if you guys noticed, even though I started maybe like 5-10 minutes into the hour, I was 50 minutes in of that run, and we only got 30 minutes in. Like, the lag was starting to add up. It's feeling much smoother. Like, it's I think restarting the emulator helped. Oh, clicked the wrong move, but ironically, no, that move did nothing. I don't think he can touch us. Yeah, you can't touch us. Nice. Sometimes it just needs to reset. Facts. Nice. Easy. Sludge bomb. I mean, it's a great moveset so far. I mean, not great, but it's solid. 27 attack. Close. The chance to burn with Sacred Fire is 50%. No, not another one. Brother, go away. Go away. Damn. My Toke really wants me to get a gym membership with them. Bro, just sign up. We could do the Riolu evolution. Not a bad option. mean, it could be an underdog. Technically, Machoke could also be an underdog. Because Machoke has, like, Lucario, um... oh my gosh, why am I blanking on them? There are more. I just can't remember them. The current options are not too desirable, honestly. I don't think the Machoke is that strong, and I wouldn't want a physical evolution. Riolu looks like it has 0 moves. Delayed Blazing and Infernape. Those are the ones that I was trying to remember. But if we got the 455 evolutions, that'd be quite tough. The Machoke is struggling to like, it's taking him a while to, as a level 5, to actually get a knockout on us. So I don't mind risking a little bit. Just to see if we can find the 5%. There it is. Which is a potential huge power Pokemon. That did 8 damage. I don't know what button that would be. No. No. What did I click? I mean, it was kind of a dead file anyways, but damn it. Okay. That is a dumb setting. Who would install that as a setting? I was hoping. I don't know what that does, and I feel like that could turn things off, and I don't want to do that. So I was hoping that I could figure out the button to make the tracker switch back and forth like I do on the controller, where I can see my stats, then go back and. Because I don't want to have, like, doing this. Just annoying. 18. It is a special attacker. 15 to 21. Yo, I'm low-key tempted. Why not? Why not? Because it's gonna kill me. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh man, if it wasn't the minus speed, dude. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Thunderbolt Dark Pulse. I mean, it's a bit frail. It's a split offense. It's quite slow. But it's a cool moveset, you know? Good ability. And it's good to know that it has Mirror Coat. Like, that is very good information to have. Speed tie. Pretty sure at level 3, he doesn't have a move that is allowed for damage. So, unfortunately, it's just not even allowed to run Ryolu, even if we wanted to. Yeah, because it's Encore or Heal Bell. Well, I think we just bring Delcatty to the next area and then hope we find something better. If not, who knows, maybe RNG is kind to us for once. Bad start. Yeah, Bayonet could be an underdog. We did well with the 455 Dustclops. If the level 6 is slower than us, then it's not a runner. I think the reset fixed the lag. It has not happened once since the reset, and it was happening every minute almost on the other file. Potion, I'll take it. We've got the Reaper Cloth and the upgrade, so Dustclops or Porygon. Whoops. Shelgon could be a backup to anything that ends up being bad when we think it's possibly good. Down group for the win. That might be a slow Scyther. We were even able to run from level 9. Right now, Shelgon's the only option. Or we stick with Delcatty and say YOLO. Taylor could be an underdog, 465. Typhlosion, hello. Ow. Force Palm is 60, I believe. Yep. He's an average to above average physical attacker, 13 to 18. Not moving first does not mean he's slow, but it does not show him as fast. Because a level 5 can definitely be faster than 15 if they have even above average speed. Like 16 is very likely at a 535. So he might be a split offense and slow. Or he's exactly average. How'd he miss? Is it no guard? I think we do one more scout on him. If his only attack is Force Palm, that's kind of risky. There is one more Pokemon next to Scyther that we can look at. Whoa, no! Damn it. I hate using the keyboard. I have a quick save from months ago. I just apparently hit a button that caused the quick save to get loaded in. Alright, this is the file. Last one we were looking for was a Rattata. Pick up Spatial Rend could have been cute, cool. We would have gone Ice Body. Oh well. Copium was Pelipper. Unburden. But horrible moves. No worries. On to the next. My bad. I had my keyboard on my lap. And I was just trying to get a little bit more comfortable. But it was a bad file. Ooh. I hate it and I dislike it, but it's okay. You're not an OF fan? Shame. If it had a minus... Oh, hello there. Yeah, if it was to... So, like, technically we would be risking an explosion if we caught it. But we could get a second ability. Could get a better nature. The only better nature is with a minus special attack, which is a 20% chance. It's a crit. Okay, double miss. GG. Stab dive. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if it didn't have the minus attack, my luck, I'll catch a new for alligator and it'll have minus speed and then be under average speed. Zinc. Judy Tester. This is Kaizo Ironmon. This is Pokemon. What are you be? Yes, definitely is risky. We are kind of bulky. We would catch the levels 5, not the 6. And we can take a quick look at backup pivots while we're higher level than what the second for alligator will be. The bro. Ooh. Yeah, true. I just don't want to risk a crit. Okay, the level 5 I feel safer doing that with. Yeah. If I did that on the level 3 we saw, a crit could have knocked it out. Unfortunately, you cannot run away mid-dive. Once you click the move, you're locked in until the move is complete. See, I click, then I can't do anything. Rock slide. $15 to $25. So either that is rivalry or that is huge power. The range on that. I think the other Gator is the better choice, yeah. There is one more with it that we can scout. Maybe there's a better Pokemon or an alternative Pokemon. Ooh. Well, wish us luck. Luck on the nature and luck on the catch. I wish Dive had a chance to flinch. Being that it's a 2-turn move and like you come in from under the water where you're not seen, like it would be logical to have a flinch opportunity with it. It would be in the same version of the move bounce, pretty much. Knew it. I knew he'd do that. So I think because I'm making the pivot to Feraligatr itself, and I'm not like going elsewhere, I think I am technically allowed to heal, since it's not like I'm doing it right. It's in the sandbox of its own environment. I already know the moves. I know what Pokemon I'm going for. It's not like I'm trying to get a stronger dive onto it or have a better RNG of surviving an explosion. Like I already do survive an explosion. We need the level 5 though, so I can purposefully delete explosion. There it is. And I do think I need the damage. Okay. There we go. So if it was a different Mon where it was just like I was passing through, that is unknown explosion, but this is like I specifically knew it had explosion. Huh. Okay, a little bit more in the frail special defense, but the plus attack, it was almost on the money with the adamant. It was almost adamant. Same ability, unfortunately. Was hoping for a new one. This was as good as we were gonna get. True. Good crit. Recover. Ooh. Thoughts on the Feraligatr? Do we full send or do we keep scouting? Dive is definitely game changer for it. Chansey is cool. Tail Glow. Unless we find a third and get adamant. Nah, if I find a third, it will only have modest because it's gonna be upset that I can't just settle. I know there's bigger fish in the sea, but sometimes instead of being a reacher, you gotta be the settler. You gotta tell me if you have a special attack to go along with Tail Glow. Tail Glow is cool, but it's worthless if you're only going to have physical moves. You know something I just realized? I probably should have kept the first for Alligator, gone through the first trainer, and then if I had bad choices in this area, I would always have that for Alligator as a backup. Okay, thank you. He did my job for me. The other for Alligator had the minus attack, correct? It's such a crazy difference how the minus was 18 and the plus is 24. Dragonite just wants to be left alone, facts. You know, doing that actually is a bit risky. If he ends up doing Copycat, I would be giving them the move to one-shot me. Stab C-Bomb. That's 11 to 21. That's a considerable range. What did the assurance do earlier? Yo, DJ, welcome. I was doing a calculation on the seed bomb versus assurance because one is neutral 50 base power and one is stab super effective. Hope you're having yourself a good afternoon, DJ. No worries. We've been actually pretty good. I can't remember the last one I had. It's been a while, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, it's either we stick with Alligator, Chansey, Leafeon. I think it could be okay. I'm only leaning Leafeon if Chansey's evolution is bad, though. It has Stab, Swift with Tail Glow. Thing is strong. 20 to 33. That was without setup. I feel like that has a plus special attack nature. It's tempting, but if it doesn't have a move to hit ghost types, then it's kind of okay. I mean, Smog is. I mean, it's Smog. I leave it up to you guys. It would be interesting. This is a reliable for Alligator. It's standard, right? It's good attack, good defense, good speed. It has a Shedinja answer. It has stab. It has no contact. Chansey, because it evolves into Blissey at 540, has all of the high BST normal types. Porygon Z, Porygon 2, Licky, Ursaring, Snorlax is the big ticket. Porygon Z is the second. A couple underdogs, Miltank, Kangaskhan, Tauros, and then the final one where it's a bit risky because of it, the Togekiss. If we evolve into Togekiss, we get 0 level up moves, so Chansey would need to have something learned at 9 to delete Destiny Bond to even have a chance with Togekiss. But Tailglow Swift, it makes me personally tempted. But I leave it up to chat. I know Christian is leaning for Alligator. And Chansey doesn't trust you, Christian. I knew I should have written. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god, Shadow Ball at 12, not 9. I was thinking, the reason I wanted to go Chansey is I was hoping Shadow Ball was at 9. And it was at 12. That's so sad. Yeah, he would have needed Shadow Ball because me Lava Plume on Move Remover. Normalize, oof. Octazooka, Blaze Kick. It was just getting Blaze Kick, Aqua Jet. Yeah, Blaze Kick and Aqua Jet was all it was getting. I feel like the upgrades we tend to get, but if we didn't have it right there in the beginning, I don't think we were getting it, like, in the tower. So yeah, he probably was not evolving to Snorlax in time. I didn't want to jinx the Porygon 2 evolution by talking about it, but I was kind of expecting it. When I mentioned Snorlax was the gold evolution and Porygon Z was the the second one. Come on, give me the Suicune! Ah, so upsetting, man. Because before the Suicune, it was Entei. Hello, person in the chat that I cannot say the name of. Welcome. Kaizo Ball and slow Entei, that's funny. Agreed, Missile there. I just want to get one Suicune run in before I switch it, because I do plan on switching it. It just does not spawn very often. Yeah, our only win con there was a miss of rollout. Of course, you have to click Sand Attack turn 1. If you clicked rollout turn 1, I actually probably would have gotten a strong enough bide against him to win. But he just played the bide perfectly against me. It's an interesting mill tank. It's a bit frail. It's got good health. Needs special attacks, but it's fast with motor drive. That spit up with stockpile would be very interesting. Flinched him to death. Triple flinch. 4 flinches. Oh my gosh. 4 flinches with 2 of them being critical hits. That's crazy. I can have that RNG once in a lifetime. On a fight that doesn't matter. We just used all of our luck for the rest of the year. I hope not, DJ, but I probably did. Probably did.
Field level 6. So Gyarados could be an option. Magneton is the 5% spawn. I kind of think I just bring this to the next area. The Gyarados is a strong physical attacker, but it doesn't get any moves until 20. And if its 4th move is not good, then it's not. Its other 2 moves are not great for the dungeon. Its last move would really have to carry for the dungeon. Uh-oh. Yeah, GG. And finishes me with a Dragon Rage just to throw it in my face. Yeah, I could tell he was a strong physical attacker. 4th move is Bullet Seed. Oof. Oof. Color change. Alright, let's try it again. Really unfortunate nature, but it's interesting. Shadow Ball could carry it. Pray for the luck of Alligator and find a second one in the grass. Not a lot of Thunderstone evolution Pokemon, but it's just Pikachu and Eevee. That could be an option if we find something. Delayed. Carbos, okay. Brave Bird is stronger, but I'm gonna Shadow Ball first. Good crit. I died of that though. Because it was a crit, I couldn't rely on Shadow Ball to knock out. Ooh, that's sad. I was all physical moves. One special attack. Very slow, yeah. Was expecting that. Fat ability, slow. Serene Grace. Trout. Serene Grace, Ominous Wind is crazy. We're in the trenches, oh yeah. We're still playing, Miguel, no worries. I am on mouse and keyboard. I have a lot of buttons on my keyboard and I'm kind of in the dark a little bit. So sometimes I'm literally, there are times when my hands are like one key off to the left. Like right there, I walked into the dude to the left because I wasn't walking down, I was walking left. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me as I deal with my current settings. This is a Pokemon possibly. The low health doesn't help Poison Heal so much, but Poison Heal is always good regardless. Fast and strong. Copycat could allow us to have better moves, or just compound a good move if our level 7 move is able to save us. It's a good start. 17 special attack, 18 speed. Low defense, low health is scary, but not the first time we ran a Pokemon like this. First step is beating the rival. Good crit. Nice, and we don't miss. Perfect. Oof, follow me, oof. "24 special attack, 26 speed. Hmm. Stab, spike cannon. Whoops, I didn't... Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think that went through. Oh well. It would be useful just to know its 4 moves in general. But getting trapped in the fight would really suck. Doesn't want to show us the last move. Unfortunate. Technically made a mistake by copycatting the heal. I think that's actually technically fine. I don't know if it is. Yo, Epic Friezo, how you doing tonight? Thank you for the good luck. Much appreciated. Multitasking while on mouse and keyboard is it's not as easy. I'm just not a Machamp. I just don't have four hands. Interesting. Okay. Do we want to consider headbutt for the trees? An earthquake. I was hoping to see Aura Sphere. Because there is a level 6 variant. It is time consuming, and I'll stop multitasking if it does happen. But yeah, I also hate... I mean, I don't mind it, especially if, like, we just find a great Pokemon immediately. Loom 460. Oof. You know, that's actually good to know. It has Toxic. So if we ever find it in another area and we're running Wailord, having that opportunity of getting the Poison Heal is... like, that's legal because we have that knowledge. We wouldn't go to that one because if we went to that one, we would need Fly. Charmeleon could technically be an evolution run. I mean, I leave it up to you guys. Do we think Wailord will get the level up moves? As of late, we have not been getting our level up moves. If we don't start with the moves, we don't end with the moves. But it only takes one. I leave it up to chat. There is Togekiss with an unknown move. There is Combuskin with Headbutt. Right now I'm looking for the Charmeleon. Any thoughts in the chat? That's right, he had Rhine, but he didn't look to be a... I'm pretty sure he's a physical attacker, not a special attacker. Personally, I don't think it would be Charmeleon. I think it would be Wailord or Headbutt, Combuskin, and Scout the Trees. But that's only if you guys wanted to spend another 20 minutes over here. Headbutt or Wailord. The silence answered my question. Good crit. Unfortunate. Looking pretty bleak right now. If one of these last two options are anything, oof, gosh. Struggle Street, yeah. Maybe the pivot was in. Could be in the trees. Still an option, technically. And we could just go for like the first good one that we find. Or Wailord having 14 level up moves. Maybe one of the next 3 before the gym. We'll save it. There it is. Still, it's pretty much same choices. Wailord or Headbutt. Good luck, Wailord. Yeah, I think we just do Wailord. Nice crit. Egg Bomb, ooh. Technically better than Last Resort. Don't fucking miss. I'm not gonna force poison. We don't have a whole lot of health to just run around with a poison chipping away at our health. Something we can consider later in this file, but for the early game it's just not worth it. Brother, what are these typings? Okay. Yeah, it's better to just treat it as a poison immunity. And when we have fly, then we can go and get poison from... We can find a Pokemon who does it. Or maybe by then we already know of a Pokemon. I think this is a new move right here.
That's rough.
So our win con is having us miss Egg Bomb. They click a special attack for us to click Copycat and use that special attack against them. What a strat. Let's do this. Good luck. So again, uh, like, turn. That is unfortunate. We wake up on the Bug Buzz turn. That's very nice. Hell, this guy really doesn't want to become a runner. Nice, good one shot. It could not break through on the turn that mattered. Every time I would break through would be either on a paralyzed turn or a counter turn. That was painful. That was so painful. We still got one more fight too. Oh, Christian, you want to go to the Elite Four right now? You bet. Let's do it. Okay, we break through. Kingdra. Let's go. GG. And we crit for good measure. It's not a great moveset, but it's technically usable. What a tower, yeah. The RNG of getting paralyzed just kind of made things rough. I should have used the Psycho Boost on Onyx immediately. I was trying to use the Psycho Boost in the right turns, but... oh well. Here we go. Good luck. Maybe we get poisoned. Who knows? Dude, why do you want to be a physical attacker? Takes half the damage back in recoil. It's not worth it. Alright, good luck. Copycat for the win. Don't para. Raised our speed. Probably the worst stat. I already had good speed. So you're telling me there's a chance? Oh my gosh, there's a chance. Wow. GG. Ring out. Interesting. Okay. Alright, finally. I was starting to lose my patience. And of course, dude, of course. I am considering fishing rod scouting, and then though I should have left these trainers so that I could because I could have had the XP for those for the pivot. But I'm also considering the Rock Smash pivot, which can be a closer level. I mean, this thing does have another 8 levels. There could be a chance. if we were to get Sketch, Brine might not be the #1 move, but it definitely would be an option. Rare Candy is interesting. Oof. An actual Geodude in the rock. Do we want to full send the Wailord, or do we want to scout the level 15s in the water? It's a bit of a downgrade in level, which can be made up eventually over time. If one of those Pokemon are a friendship Pokemon, we would have the rare candy to be able to evolve. Yo, Cheeky Train, how you doing tonight? How could it get worse? True. Did I get a shard? I mean, it could get better. TM50 is Blaine. The 7th TM. Also, I didn't look to see. That's something I forgot to look. So we get Flash Cannon from Blaine in Kanto. And we're able to learn Ring Out, which is a contact special attack. It's a very strong move. But it's only 5 PP and it makes contact. And if they live, then it's not a finisher, it's a starter move. How am I gonna... Technically, it could get better. It could get TMs, it could get level up moves. It really won't. Interesting. That's above average special attack. That's a base stat from as low as 87, which is average, to as high as 179. So I want to say that's like 120 or so. Only one attack that I've seen though. And I'm not gonna over scout. I don't want to waste our time all in one Pokemon. So I will go to look to see what our other options are. That is a contender. Huh. We know this guy's above average speed, right? Can't click copycat to scout again. It's a bit risky. No worries, Christian. I do appreciate the time you spent with us. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. We'll see you when you return. Screw it, let's do it. Probably a bad choice to do this, but we'll see. Yup, bad choice. We'll go and catch the Drapion and just keep letting the dominoes fall until the game forces us to lose. I thought it would be better, honestly. It's not as good as I was hoping. That is a slow Drapion. This is good. Dragon Pulse. It's about average. And then the speed, 18, 9, 27. I'm hesitant on that. I think it's still a little bit slow on that. Glaceon. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one shots. I can see that. Fortunately, we couldn't headbutt this area. See if he got anything. He got Calm Mind, Fire Blast, but that's it. Heat Wave. He just was not getting the moveset he needed. A little bit slow. Cotton Sport was the second move. Did get Ring Out. Probably was not a runner though. Soundproof but slow. Well, I do have work tomorrow. Been going for a few hours without much luck, so I think I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. Maybe we can start tomorrow off with a good run before we hit 6,600. Do appreciate everyone stopping by. Just a quick reminder, leave a like on the stream as you head out. And I hope you guys all have a great day ahead of you. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.